Just a short drive west of downtown. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Walker, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Now in the box, Alex Tucker. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. Dan, Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. The 2-2. And he popped him up. Number 18 over to his right. 1 out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, 1 base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
Digging in, Joe Reyes, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Garcia gloves it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Wes Walker.
So striding in, Lance Walker. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to Austin takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Jeff Cummings is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's having a real solid season up to this point, and I know he'd like to get one more notch in his belt to get to that 200 Ks on the season. He's awfully close, so you'd have to think in the back of his mind he'd like to punch out a few here and get into that 200K club for the year.
Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
In now, number 18. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this. Certainly would not be a good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Cummings has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. And he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's Ryan Braun now, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's right there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Now to the plate, Anthony Cox. He's been hitting well in the series. 4 RBIs on 5 hits. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Woodruff will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Ready now, Ryan Shea, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing grounder to the right side. Alston scoops it up. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Standing in now, Tony Biddle, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 10 home runs and 48 driven in. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Domingo Santana. Line drive to center field. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Pirates leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Here's Tyler Austin now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. The average not so hot, down at 210 for the season. 9 homers, 26 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Manny Pena.
In now, Manny Pena, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 9 homers and 30 RBIs. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
No.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
So striding forward now, Brandon Woodruff. And he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Let's go.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Coming to the plate now, Bronco Thomas. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Thomas is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base. Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Stepping in now, Jeff Cummings, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Alex Tucker, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Comes set, and the 0-1 is in there for the second strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Reyes.
Stepping up to the plate, Joe Reyes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped straight up. Arcia trying to get there. He can't get there as it falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Into the box, Lance Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-1. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-1. Here it is. Called strike 2. Here's the 2-2. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Standing in now, Anthony Cox, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Ready with the 2-1. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Reyes at third, Walker at second with 2 gone. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Next for Milwaukee, Lorenzo Cain hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-1 the count. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
At the plate, number 18. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. And he misses with it. 1-1.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now a snap move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
In is Christian Yelich. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. One and one.
1-1.
One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Brewers go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Ryan Shea.
Leading off for the Pirates, the first baseman, Ryan Shea.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. And he misses 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Into the box now, Tony Biddle. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now the 1-0. Strike taken, the throw. Throw won't get him.
It looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
Shea leads off second with nobody out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No.
Ball 1.
1-0.
One-0 count. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bronco.
Stepping in, Bronco Thomas. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
No ball.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. The 0-2 delivery. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
The pitcher, Jeff Cummings, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
First and second now, one man out. Now a curveball misses inside. The 2-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Alex Tucker, as he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. A ball and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
In now, Ryan Braun. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Into the box, Orlando Arcia. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Cox corrals it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of right-handed hitting Tyler Austin. First pitch on its way. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. In for strike 2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They're down 2-0. Digging in once again, Joe Reyes. He singled his last time up.
The second baseman, Joe.
Here comes the first pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions. Stay up the middle and keep that one fair.
This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Lance Walker. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jake Correa comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and the runner back easily. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Standing in now, Anthony Cox, and it's fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Shea. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
The third baseman, number 2.
8 bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Stepping in now, Tony Biddle, and he fouls this one off. Walker on third with 2 out. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Pitch out, nothing doing.
1-0.
Four runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Count even now at 1-1.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kane going back at the track. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Bronco Thomas. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Another 0-2 coming. Hit hard to short. Garcia has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 5-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So digging in now, Manny Pena. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Chris Davis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Chris Davis.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. fouled off. Two balls and two strikes to count to Chris Davis. Popped up. Tucker settles under it near second, and that's the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. This is in the air to left field. Santana has a read on it, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Pirates 5 and the Brewers nothing. Number 38 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
The Brewers, number 38.
So here now's the pitcher, Jeff Cummings, getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, this is what really can frustrate you when you're on the mound. You're facing a pitcher that really doesn't offer much as far as being able to hit, and you fall behind 2-0. It just feels like you're wasting pitches.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses as well. It's ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher leading off the inning.
Wow.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Ready once again, Alex Tucker. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Change up a little bit inside. 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0 misses. Ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
balls and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Cummings aboard here at first with nobody out. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Softly hit here to the left side. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
In now, Joe Reyes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Lance.
Into the box
Walker.
now, Lance Walker, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And this one's in the dirt. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Two balls and a strike.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Into the box now, Anthony Cox, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Standing in, Ryan Shea, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Austin over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Pirates lead it 7-0. Now at the plate, number 18. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Christian Yelich is on deck. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Thomas has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. And that's a special home run. Mike Moustakas continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But the Brewers get one back on the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 7-1. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Alex Claudio comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Alex Claudio.
Now at the plate, Tony Biddle.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the third baseman, Tony Biddle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Claudio, a native of Puerto Rico. He was selected in the 27th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The 0-2 once more, and another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
1 ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Another full count pitch on its way. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another payoff pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
The next 3-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Domingo Santana, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Yelich is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bronco Thomas.
Now at the plate, Bronco Thomas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he's safe. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jeff Cummings. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Scooped up on the backhand. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alex.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Alex Tucker. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. On the ground to the left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Striding in once again, Joe Reyes. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Cummings on second. Tucker on at first with 2 down. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
A pause and the 0-2. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Throw on to Austin takes care of him, and the inning is over. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. Pirates on top, 8-1. Ready for another chance? Orlando Arcia. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Tyler Austin waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. The 3-2 pitch gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Stepping in now, Manny Pena, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the pitcher, Alex Claudio.
Number 12 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Brewers, number 12.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Luis Garcia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Luis Garcia.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Lance Walker. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Walker.
First delivery to him on the way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time, and a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Anthony Cox. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Here's the 1-0. Line towards center field. Kane patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Striding in, Ryan Shea. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
1-1 the count. Walker, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Standing in now, Tony Biddle, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Ready for another shot now, Domingo Santana. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First offering on its way. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Line drive to left. Braun to put it away. Now here comes the runner for the plate. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping up now, Bronco Thomas. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. Foul. Liner toward right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's in there safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Into the box, Jeff Cummings, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
In now, Alex Tucker, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a liner. Foul. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Line drive to center field. Kane is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Bucks out in front, 11-1. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Stepping in now, number 18, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one. And that misses for ball four. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working 7+, and he stands to be the winning pitcher in this one. Number 49 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 49.
Christian Yelich will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
And the slider is low and inside, as he just about got him there.
1 strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Walker on the move. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that's taken for strike one.
1 strike.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Two and 1. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Runners are at first and third, one away. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. The 3-2 pitch lifted the other way down the left field line. Santana is after it, and no one will track it down.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Another full count offering on its way. And awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
Into the box, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
The 0-2 pitch stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Moustakas, the runner at third. Braun is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Thomas is there. Let's see if they test it. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now.
The first baseman, Tyler. Austin.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the big bat of right-handed hitting Tyler Austin. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and that misses inside 1-0. Now the 1-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Walker is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We've played 8 full. Pittsburgh leads this one 11-3. Coming to the plate now, Joe Reyes.
The second baseman, Joe Reyes.
He's set, and the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Standing in now, Lance Walker, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Anthony Cox stands in as he looks at a called strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Down and away, ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. None out. Runners at first and second. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Digging in, Ryan Shea, and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Now
the best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Tony Biddle, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, wow. He really yanked that slider across his body, and he almost threw it to the backstop. Nice job by his battery mate to corral that one.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. The 1-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. He'll try again. 1-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Don Hendricks
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
At the plate, Manny Pena starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Tucker has it. And a good throw gets him. One gone.
No pitcher,
so with this day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 11 home runs and 30 RBIs. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. The Brewers down to their final strike. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Pittsburgh Pirates were on fire with the bats and ended up with 19 hits total. Jeff Cummings earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Brandon Woodruff was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.